forgotten how to do this. Give me uno momento here, everybody. We are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to CoopCouchGaming. All you Coop operatives out there. As well as anybody else that's joining me on the, well, the virtual couch today. But, yeah, it's been a little bit. I've been trying to keep busy, just around the house, you know, and keeping busy, well, we have a couple of really interesting things coming to CoopCouchGaming pretty soon. So definitely be stay tuned for that. I might need to change a little something here real quick. 1 second. There we go. There we go. That's probably a little better. Yeah, that's probably a little better for you viewers at home. But anyway, yeah, so we got a couple of things going on with CoopCouch, as you know, or some of you might know. CoopCouch Radio is going to be coming out here soon, the first wave of releases for that. So yeah, a little bit of a Christmas, little Christmas present to you viewers. Going to be releasing those here pretty soon. Should start to see those populate later this week. And then, you know, finish it out, last couple uploads, you know, around good old holiday Crosmo. Yeah, the Chromo, and all that, you know? So that's the current plan. But for today, I finally, so and I can actually, we'll get into the game, and then I'll explain like why I haven't been able to stream lately. My laptop, pretty much, it's not been doing too good. Almost all the ports are shot on it. I'm able to make this work because I got a little splitter thing, and it seems to be holding up okay. But yeah, Sigma grinds out the game. But anyway. So last time we played, we actually made pretty dang good progress. We expanded the game a lot of new areas. A lot of it's more lower leveled areas, but the thing is we kind of needed that in order to like split up the player base a little bit more, because we just had way too many players in this first starter zone, right? And that is a problem. At least I think it's a problem. Oh, the music! Do you hear that? Yeah, I imported the CoopCouch radio music into this, and it works. Oh, dude, oh, this is so great. Oh, dude, this is so great. I'm happy. This makes me actually happy. Oh, that is so good. Oh, dude, straight up. Oh, sorry if I'm just like captured by this, but like, oh, it sounds so good. But yeah, I figured while I was working on the CoopCouch Radio releases, like I would just import those songs into the game. Ah, dude, it sounds so good. Like, and plus it like, it fits. It fits surprisingly well. I love it. Look at this. Look at this video game experience. Ah, dude, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Look at all this. But anyway, I'm not quite sure. I'm wondering, is the music maybe going to be a little too loud? It might be a little too loud. I'll turn that down a little bit more. Here we go. Yeah, something like that maybe. Yeah, that might be a little better. That might be a little better there. Yeah, I don't want the music to drown me out too much, you know what I mean? But no, it's the last time we created this zone here. I need to remind myself the levels of the zones, because I don't recall off the top of my head. That'd be what? No, not interact. Network? No, grid. There we go. Yeah, so that's another level 1 to 2 zone. All 3 of these are level 1 to 2 zones. We also created a big old city with, I should probably not be in grid mode so you can actually see it. Yeah, so we created this big old city the last time. That was really neat. The biggest city that we've made in the game so far. That being said, the next major project, and I don't think we're going to do major project quite yet because we don't have enough money for that. But this area here, this is going to be, this is the Yefduberg. And all it's going to be is one giant zone that's basically a giant city. There will be some mob zones and things like that, but it's designed for just all the players level 1 to 20 to be able to congregate, basically. So that's the intended point of Yefduberg. It's like right in the middle of the map. unless you count this area, but this is all going to be late game DLC, you know, big money bucks zones. So what I'm half tempted to do today, or at least, you know, at least for this episode, right? I'm half tempted to finish like Grindy Land. Because the thing is, like, we have a whole lot of real estate here in Grindy Land that's just not being utilized, like, at all. So I'm half tempted to see about maybe settling the rest of Grindy Land here. Because we got a lot of real estate, and it's not being used whatsoever. You know what I mean? And that is a real shame. So that's what we're going to do. What do I want to build first? I feel like we should probably... Let's go ahead and define some more monster zones. Yeah, Grindyland has always suffered from a lack of, like, consistent mobs. Like, you have this big zone over here, but it wouldn't be bad to add a couple extra, like a little random encounters like this. I'm thinking of maybe just expand the woods out and maybe expand this beachfront maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Haven't quite gotten that far in life yet, but that's why I'm here to try to figure this out. Unless, I mean, we got skeletons here, we have kobolds already, we have bears, we have crocodiles, we also have the little froggy army there. I don't know, unless we... I don't know. What do we want to add? What do we want to add? We could add spiders, but I think we already added spiders in this other level 1 to 2 zone. Why don't we just, for the sake of completing this zone, let's just add what more... Let's keep it thematic. Like, we've already gone, like, small town encounters, skeletons, things like that. Let's kind of keep with that theme for the rest of this zone, so... Yeah, let's do that. We'll add a couple more cobalt encounters here and there. There's that, just a couple extra little random encounters here and there. Nothing wrong with that. Add a couple little more cobalts there. Maybe even, we'll throw some level 2 bears, because this is over here is a little bit of a higher level town. So we'll add some level 2 bears, kind of like near the mountain there. Maybe add another, as soon as it's not auto-saving. I think there's a way to turn down the amount of auto-saving that happens, because it does kind of interrupt quite frequent. Maybe there's not. I could have sworn... I don't want to turn off autosave, because that's just a bad idea. Because, like, I think this game has crashed on me a couple of times before, so I don't want to risk that, especially if we get, you know, 3 hours into playing this, and oops, everything's gone. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I do not want to deal with that. No. Add some more bears here. I was thinking about maybe expanding the crocodiles, but I don't know if I want to do that. I might entice players to go to the crocodiles more by having some more cobalt encounters, like, closer to where the crocodiles are. So the thing is, players don't really even come here, and I don't understand why. It's actually a really nice zone. I guess it's so far out of the way, maybe, that players just choose not to. I don't quite know, but it makes me not happy. Because it's like, well, thanks for not enjoying my content for some reason, you know what I mean? It's like, man, we got a whole beachfront of nothing but crocodiles, treasure barrels, and trees, and a single bench. Yes, a single bench. But people don't want to go to that for some reason. I don't understand. I don't know why people wouldn't want that. People are too busy just repeatedly dying over here to the tree frogs. Except this guy. Kamad over here, he know what up. I mean, he even drank a potion. The giant dwarves. Yeah, we have not forgotten the giant dwarves. Yes, they are not forgotten on us. Okay, well, we added that. Let's go ahead and plop some trees and such down. We need some piney trees. As you can see, that's a little big. This is more what we're looking for. I don't want to put it on objects because that's annoying. I think I've actually done that before, like in this game, and I just haven't fixed it. I think I put like I put a couple like flowers on top of trees by accident. I just decided, I'm not fixing that. So what we'll do, we'll just plop down a bunch of tree boys right here. Look at all these trees. Shoo, we got all the trees up in here. Look at this. Oh goodness. Dude, I've missed playing this game. This game is like legitimately extremely fun. I enjoy this game every time I play it. It's so just like whatever. Like you can really just have fun with it how you want. And that's the great thing about this game, man. Like it's so good. Okay, so add a bunch of trees. Add a bunch of trees throughout here. Might even choose a different one and have a couple of like larger trees. Yeah, we'll have a couple of these here and there too, just for the diversity's sake here. You know, kind of spice it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural, as they say in the common tongue. What that common tongue is, I don't know. One of them. Go ahead and plop down some more trees here and there. What have we got? Oh, we can upgrade. Let's do that. Throw some more into advertising. Because at this point, I think gameplay mechanic wise, our game is pretty solid. Even though we did get a bunch of comments last time. And yeah, I just... when it comes to the actual, like, character classes in this game, like, I completely just mess them up every time. And, you know, I kind of like that. Yeah, because, like, I accidentally had it set up to where I didn't even have any trees on this side. I actually might expand, like, the temperate forest look further that way. Because last time, I think, what was it? I think the paladin, one of the paladin characters, or maybe the knight, I gave them a healing buff based on like their attack, right? But I didn't, because instead it deals damage to the enemy and then immediately heals them for granted slightly less than what the damage dealt was, but it still doesn't help, because for example, if it did 5 damage or whatever, right? It instead would deal actually 2, because the person would gain 3 back. It is quite the spectacle, that. Quite the unfortunate spectacle. But, you know, that's just how I develop games. I develop games based on just the worst industry standards. You know, you would typically think, no, you don't want to heal your enemy, you don't want to heal the opponent, because that completely defeats the point of trying to build a DPS character. But, in reality, it sometimes works. Like, if I were to actually look at the class that did that, hey, Atomic Teletubby, what's up? Yeah, I actually managed to get on the stream tonight because, well, I don't know, I just was able to. Now I was able to get a little splitter thing for my USB port, because like all the ports on my laptop are out, which is why I haven't been able to stream, because, well, I need a mouse and I need a microphone, and can't really do that when you have like no available ports whatsoever. Like, it just doesn't work. All of this just works. Yes, it just works. Yeah, so we're pretty much just cleaning up at this point some of the earlier areas of this game. So that's kind of the phase that we're in right now. AKA, I'm literally just placing down a bunch of trees, then I'll probably just place down a bunch of rocks and just call it a day. But it's looking pretty ding-dang good, if you ask me. Look at all these tree mans right here. See, look at how much more complete this looks already compared to like a little bit ago, when we just had a giant open field for no reason. I'll worry about the fine details later. That's good enough, because we have a decent little amount of money here, which means we can finish building something. I mean, this area is already good. Oh, what was this zone called? Oh, Newt Land. Yeah, so Newt Land is pretty good. Click and drag option for wait, click and drag option? Hold up. What you mean? Click and drag option. What do you... Really? Hold up. I'm gonna test this over in Yeftuberg. Granted, there's no berg here yet, but there will be a berg. Click and drag, so... That just seems to rotate. Wait, hold up. Bottom corner, what do we got? Okay. Precise mode. Ooh. Oh, hello. Goodness, there's like so much of this game that I just don't even know because I just don't even take the time to actually look at my my stuff here. Oh no, you're saying is there? No, there's not a click and drag option. No, you have to place it one by one. But that's okay because it's kind of fun. It makes it a clicker game. Okay, I thought, okay, I misread what you were saying. I was like, gee, that'd be great if there's a way I could just place down 1,000 lings all at once. But unfortunately, no. The developers of this game want you to painfully place every single prop in existence. Which is fine because that's the fun of it. Because like you can literally do anything you want. I mean, we have the giant cannon of, well, this group. As well as this whole other little town here. And, well, let me think. So, let me speed it up a little bit. I'll speed it up, see if we can get a little bit more money, and then we'll work on the next zone. Oh, dude, straight up, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I imported our, like, the CoopCouch themes into the game, right? So now we just got, like, actual beats going up here. Yeah, beats by, not Dre. Beats by some other man. Oh, goodness. I was gonna say, the audio is not too loud, though, is it? Because I did turn it down a little bit, so I'm hoping it's okay. Because I would not want to overshadow my illustrious commentary. Is that the word I'm looking for? Illustrious? Commentary with too much great music. Nice, nice. Love to hear it. But anyway, so we need... Geez, there's so many players dying over here. What's going on? I mean, I know the tourists are very powerful, but like, they almost are too powerful. Yeah, this is the evil tourist zone. But like, why are they so powerful? I might need to nerf those. Because, yeah, I don't think the evil tourists need to be that strong. Yeah, they do not need to be that strong. Where are they at? Where are they at, actually? Here they are. Geez, yeah, they're pretty powerful. Alright, let's... They'll remain the same strength, and they'll have the same amount of mana, but I'm gonna turn their health down some. Because that seems a little bit too much. That seems a little bit too much. Okay, we got a decent amount of money now. Let's look at building the next zone. And I'm thinking... Because right now... let's look... that's not what I want. I want to pull this up. Here we go. Nah, not new land. Let's see... Levels. So we have 19 level 4 players. So that means some of those players, some of the forerunners of the community, are probably going to be reaching level 5 soon. And I don't really have a area scaled for level 5 players yet. So what I really need to do is create that. Because right now we only have up to level 3 to 4 zone for players. And that is not good enough for the general player base. So what we'll do, I think we'll claim this area. We'll claim this area here. This is a big area. Honestly, we could probably turn this into like a level 5 to 8 zone and probably get away with it. You know, and we still have a lot of real estate. Let's do 5 to 6. Let's see, activate region. We got money for that. Let's see. I need to go through. Oh yeah, this is a desert zone too, so that'd be nice. And I'll probably just leave it this way too. This actually looks really nice. Being said, these scenery items though, I'm gonna redo all these. I'm going to redo all these little scenery bits. But let's see. Anyway, Topic Tell, Toby, how you doing, man? Yeah, glad you were able to drop by for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how long I'll be staying on, you know, what with work and everything. So, you know, I'll probably only be probably only stream an episode or two tonight. But yeah, glad to see you drop by for a little bit. Okay, so we've cleaned this zone out. We'll build our path like right through here. This will be where our path is. But before that, actually, you know, we created this. This is a mob heavy zone. We'll have some more towns and such in this zone. I mean, we'll still have some mobs. And we'll actually start by placing mobs because that's the cheaper thing to do to attract players. Let's see. Oh, I need to set the not raise. We want levels. Level 5 through 6. There we go. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear, Atomic Teletubby. It's always good when people are doing good. Alright, so we got this here. And what I'm thinking, honestly, this would be a good zone to introduce alternative travel sources. So we actually might make an airship for this zone. Quite the irony considering it's a desert, but you know, whatever. No, let's do enemies first. We're gonna place some rogues down. They're rogues because they're pirates, but they are nowhere near water. They're just in the middle of a desert, which is the perfect place for pirates. These guys will be level 5. I feel like level 5 for the pirate nation will probably be okay. And plop them on down like this. Look at these little dudes. Oh, look at the oh, there he is. Look at those dudes. Okay, so you know what? And we'll make the pirates like they'll be like a civilized lot. Small. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. The scale of everything in this game is tiny, but like you can also just be like, oh, hello. Oh, the music back on. Perfect. Yeah, that's the Newt Land theme, apparently. Okay, so we'll build another pirate nation there. We'll just dot the desert with pirates. Like, this will be just the pirate desert. There we go. Plop down some more enemy nations here. There we go. Level 6 mobs for this zone, though. Who do we want to be the level 6 mobs? It almost has to be the vampires. You know, what with vampires loving extremely hot, bright desert zones? You know? Actually, I bet we could probably make a new mob. Nah, actually, I like the idea of the vampires just having like, you know what? No, you know what? No, the Minnow Boys. We haven't added any Minnow Boys yet, and they are very strong, especially at level 6. So we're gonna add some Minnow Boys, and they're just going to just wreck all of the unexpecting players. Let's have a bunch of them near some of the mountain ranges. Yeah, they'll be living it up along the mountain range here. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, because then we can kind of build a couple little settlements kind of in the middle of the mob zones here. Let's see. Okay, well, all right, we have plenty of money. Let's go ahead and pause so we can take our time and build. Now we'll probably let's just play it on normal speed. That way we can still get some additional income in just in case we run out of money, which is very likely. Let's see. Yeah, we'll build. Let's go ahead and build our road because we won't have any players actually wanting to come out here yet. Simply for the fact that we don't have any level 5 players yet. There might be a couple of rogue players that are like, hey, you know, I'm only level 4, but I think I can handle it, and then immediately get wrecked. But that's gonna be on them. So yeah, not gonna worry about those guys, quite frankly. They're gonna learn today's all I got to say. Ah, nice. Ice Ridge. Same though. I was gonna say straight up, that's what I do with Dark Souls, man. It's like, can I actually beat the dancer and just like power level off of the Latric Knights, like right after the dancer? The optimal way to play Dark Souls 3. Just power level off of the extremely high value Lothric Knights, like right after the dancer. It's like, goodness. Let's see. Do we? Nah, I don't know if we want to. Where do we want to build? Okay, because we could build. Well, let's go ahead and just like map our road system here. Our roads are going to be very, very organized, considering this land is nothing but pirates and minotaurs. It's a very organized road structure. And it turns out they also just have a random highway that stretches across the entire region. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this. Here we go. Build some roads. We'll even build a little road right here. And another one. And another one. Would you look at that? You know what? And since these are supposed to be like interconnected civilizations here, we'll go ahead and, you know, we'll make some connections. We'll make some connections, you know. Like we'll cut through, cutting across, you know, maybe cut there, yeah. Look at this. Look at how happy these people are living it up in the nice little region here. We aren't going to connect the roads between the Minnow Boys and the pirates, though. They have a bit of a grudge. Oh, dude, I actually love that. I actually love that backstory. Yeah. I need to adjust something real quick. I just realized. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yeah, dude, I actually love that backstory. Yeah, it was built during the Pirate Minotaur Alliance. Yeah, so actually, let's roll with that. That will be the lore for this region. We'll like interconnect like all of the roads here. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, this is a very strong alliance between these two once rivaling nations. But they've come together in order to destroy the player base, the Sigma grindset player base. Because nobody likes Sigma grindset people. Oh goodness. Alright, let's see. Well, we need to build a couple of like actually friendly towns before players show up and are immediately destroyed. So let's do that. We'll start out. We'll build a couple of inns. Because, well, people need a place to stay. You know what? Actually, let's build just like a little settlement at like each little crossroad here. I feel like that's reasonable. Yeah. Here we go. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay, so we'll build one along this road too. We could build one. It'd be risky. Actually, you know what? I do want a little settlement kind of like in the middle of like this trifecta here. So what I'm thinking, hear me out, build just another little outstretch of road. We'll just kind of place it right here. Oh, we had a first player level to level 5. Obey Fox. Okay. Sure thing. Oh, goodness. But, yeah. So level 5 player, that is unfortunate because we don't even have our zone done yet. Which means we're going to have a player that's going to be very upset. The Pirate King took the Minotaur Princess as his bride, but she was assassinated by the British Empire, who blamed the French goblins, who blamed the Pirate King's Minotaur-hating nephew. Chaos ensued shortly thereafter. I quite like that, not gonna lie. Like, man, Atomic Teletubby out here with the lore portion of this game. Like, he's figuring out the lore, man. Like, straight up. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up. The Pirate Minotaur, yeah. Oh, goodness. But now that means, canonically speaking, the British Empire exists in this universe. So now I'm gonna have to build a British Empire settlement, as well as French goblins. Now I'm gonna have to canonicize French goblins into the space. Like, I'm gonna have to create zones for those now. I feel like those would be high level. I just read the description of random items. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. I kind of feel like those two nations, like, those will be like end game. Like, those will be enemies that will appear. Like, their nations will be across the waters. Like, they'll be on this space here, and like it'll be a big old like battle zone or something. But like, yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that, because yeah, we definitely need to roll with that lore now. We're just gonna throw some more levels into advertising because we can. Let's see, we need to build some shops. Yeah, build a blacksmith. Let's see. Yeah, kind of load him up right there. I was gonna say, dude, like, I know one of the things, yeah, it really is. At this point, like, there's no way that's not canon at this point. But like, I know one thing that they want to add. I think they want to add like customizable items. Exactly how that takes shape, I'm not sure. I know the next big update though is going to be the dungeons update, which will be really cool, because then you can have like customizable dungeons and such. Because right now the only thing you can really do for dungeons is create custom buildings, and then you know, they basically go in, but you don't really have any kind of influence on it, right? So the actual dungeons update will be very nice. Yeah, that will be very nice. Okay, let's see. So we got blacksmiths, so let's see. What else now? Need to build some potion shops. Yeah, I got a little pyramid here. Look at that. Yeah, let's see what we got. I am curious how long it's going to take the level 5 player to realize that this zone exists. I mean, we don't have any quests indicating that this zone exists though, so he might not actually even know that it exists yet. Because yeah, we don't have any quests or anything directing players here, so for all he knows, this place doesn't even factor in. Unless he's already here, which also might be a case, because some players are just explorative like that. Let's see. Alright, so we got that. We need a market. Where's our desert market? Here we go. Yeah. I'll build a couple market stands in each town. Make it nice and easy for the players here. Yeah, here we go. Man, having the CoopCouch themes in here though actually adds so much to this. Like, not gonna lie. Because usually it's pretty silent otherwise, like in this game, surprisingly enough. So like actually having some music rolling here. And I mean, there is entrance blocked. What do you mean? Oh, it's too close to the other one? Okay. So I was told there is a way to move buildings. How do I do that again? I was gonna say, somebody left in chat a way that you can move buildings without deleting them. That being said, I don't know how to play video games, so I'm just gonna delete it and just rebuild it. So I don't know how video games work. I was gonna say, watch me play Dark Souls for any length of time and you'll just know, oh, this guy doesn't know how to play games at all. Like, he's just the worst. And I'll be like, yeah, I actually am. Thanks for noticing. I was gonna say, it's another entrance blocked? Oh, get out of here with that. It's an open market stall. Like, you can approach it from the back. Like, what even is the entrance? I'm assuming probably the table in the front maybe is the entrance. But there's also a table in the back. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Okay, I'm just a big old ding-dang goof, is what it is. I'm just a ding-dang goof. But we got it. In the end, we got it. It's fine. We will build some landmarks. Build some towers of Antioch, or whatever we want to call these. Build a few of these along the route here. Yeah, these are the memorials built to recognize the alliance between the two warring nations. Yeah, these are the pillars of I was gonna say the pillars of friendship, but then that just makes it sound like some kind of like My Little Pony, like whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. Do we want to call them the pillars of friendship? I don't know. Maybe not. But there's gonna be 4 of them for no particular reason, mostly because it just kind of fits. Oh, even better. So we have the pillars of friendship, but then we're also gonna have one. We're gonna have one. It's gonna be the pillar of war. This is like the original pillar that the nations subscribe to, and they built this as like a joint effort to show how much they hate each other. But now it lies in ruin just here in the middle, as a testament to you know, their warlike past. Even though they collaborated to build a monument to how much they hated each other. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, well, that pretty much covers the basic necessities. Oh, we do need respawn points. Otherwise, players are gonna get real mad. We'll have the respawn points like in the middle of the towns instead of like in town. I feel like in town respawn points for the zone might not be what we're looking for here. Yeah, in between like the little settlements, we'll even have one in between these, like these two big zones here. We'll have one here. Might even place one final one like in between these two. There we go. Because yeah, that's a really long road. Let's have another respawn here just in case. There we go. Pillar of understanding height. Upstanding height. Yes, it is the pillar of upstanding height. It is very big. Oh, dude, I actually just had a thought. Like, we can make an even bigger pillar. Why did I not do that? Like, we made little tiny baby pillars compared to what I think that we can make. Let's see. Where's our obelisk looking pillars at? Where would that even be? Is it under stones? Yeah, here we go. Blow that up. It's really not that much bigger, actually. But what we can do, we can kind of have like, no, we don't want to align to surface. That's just gonna make it like not work. Man, why is it so hilly through here? There we go. Place on objects is fine. Yeah. Yeah, this will be... This is like, it's like the, what do you call them? The flames to call, you know, Rohan, right? It's like that, but with, like, serving actually no purpose because there's no flames. They're just pillars that exist for the sake of existing. Here we go. Yeah. It's basically that, but useless. Yeah, here we go. All right. Perfect. All right, that's a pretty decent start. That is a pretty good start, if I do say so myself. So we got some mobs down. Let's build some buildings. Just some random buildings to just kind of fill the space a little bit here. Yeah. Garbage! Dude, oh, I hate that so much. That's the only shop that's been bothering me like that. Like, is the desert shop just, like, not great? Like, every single time, like, I put anything near it, it just immediately fails. It's like, stop. It's like, stop that. No! Oh, goodness. You love to see it. In other words, you actually hate to see it because I keep messing it up. For no particular reason. Alright, here we go. I just need to remember, don't put it near the shop whatsoever, otherwise it'll just not work. Right, here we go. Close enough. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. We'll make... Yeah, do we want to make this... we might actually make this one a little bit bigger. This would be like the big settlement of this zone. So what we can do... do we want that one, though? No, I feel like this is very central. Let's build... Like, this would be the central area of the zone here. So for that, we need to build a couple more inns. Be able to host more players in this little area here. And for the sake of actually being able to fill the space better, we're going to need to branch out the roads a little bit more. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to fit anything there. Okay. So now we can build some more inns. Like thusly. It's going to fit. Nah, it's not going to fit. We can put some decorations or something here and there. Right, that's good. Why don't we build another tavern that kind of, like, as you're leaving town. That's a pretty decent spot for a tavern. We'll even build a couple more marketplaces just for the sake of having them. See, to make sure I line up the ding dang tables correctly, otherwise the game will just not work. There, here we go. Even kind of fit one right in the middle there. Ooh, I'm nearing my money limit because I'm almost out of money. So let's speed up the game, try to get some more money, finish out this town. Yeah, ooh, nice and big. There we go. Ah, doesn't quite fit. I mean, you can resize them manually, but I'm of the mind right now, just plop stuff down and finish the space. Ah, garbage amount of money. All right, well, we're gonna have to let that run a little bit then. You know, actually, it's about time that I take an intermission here. I'll take a little bit of a break. And by the time we come back, we should have a pretty decent amount of money built up. And then we'll be able to finish the build here. But until then, thanks everybody for dropping by. Thanks again, Atomic Teletubby, for dropping by. Always great to see you. We'll be right back. Thanks again, all you Coop operatives out there. See you soon.